Hey, what's up? Super cool HVAC. I like saying that. My name is Steven, and in this video, I'm going to show you three things you can do today to start bringing in more high quality jobs to your business. So, by the end of this video, if you can see that I have the technical know how to get you more high quality jobs, then shoot me back a message and we can chat. Or you can just take this information and implement it yourself. That's cool. Now, I don't want to waste any more of your time or mine, so I'm going to jump right into this. The three things I'm going to be going over are content, citations, and backlinks. Now, content is everything on your front page here. Now, most business owners, they understand the importance of content, but they're unsure about how much content or what type of content Google is looking for. So the first thing I did here is I grabbed all the words on your homepage here and I put it in a word counter. Now, you currently have 589 words on your front page. Now, why is this important? Google usually likes to see at least 1,500 words of content on a homepage, especially in this industry. This gives you plenty of opportunity to fit in these, we call them buyer intent keywords and keyword phrases. And basically, what this is, it's the phrases that people are searching for when they're searching for your services with an intent to buy. Now, I pulled up the number one competitor in Charlotte, and it's Horn Heating and Air Conditioning, and they have some other services too. But I pulled them up and I plugged them into a tool that I subscribe to called Ahrefs. Now, this tool gives me some behind the scenes views of what Google actually uses to rank websites. So in the past 30 days, hornhvac.com, their entire site was found for 337 keywords, and it was clicked on almost 2,000 times. Now, mind you, there's some other services that they have other than HVAC that's pushing this number, right? But they're still number one here. So let's go. I plugged you into the same tool. In the past 30 days, supercoolcharlotte.com was found for 17 keywords and it was clicked on 67 times. So with this tool, we can go back and look at Horn HVAC and we can click on their keywords and see exactly what they're being found for. And we want the ones that are HVAC specific. So HVAC Charlotte, and you want it with you're looking for the ones with a location, because if it doesn't have a location, it leaves these searches up for nationwide and even global searches. You can get pulled up for those. So HVAC Charlotte is a big one. The biggest one is HVAC Charlotte NC. That one alone in the past 30 days got 630 searches. So you'd want to, well, let's go and look at what you're being found for first here. So if we click on yours, see these super cool, that is cool, but these are branded. So the people that are searching these, they already know about you. And so we're looking for people that are looking for your services. So your commercial HVAC got 100 searches and you were found for that, but you weren't clicked on it. So what you'd want to do is, grab a tool like this, get these keywords that your competitor has and put them on your site for your location. So, and you also, not just once, you want to see how many times they have each of those keyword phrases on their site, and you'd want to put them on more. So the key phrases that they have on once, you put on your site twice. The ones they had on twice, you put on your site three times, so on and so forth. If you were to do that and add over 1,500 words of content, that would really put you in a really good position to get in competition with your top competitor there. So next, I'd like to go over citations. Now, when people are searching these terms like HVAC Charlotte NC, studies have shown by Google that right around 45% of people that are searching these terms up here are clicking right in this section right here. Now, this is called the map pack, and this has everything to do with your Google business profile. Now, most people, they believe that it is reviews that will get you up here, right? And if that was the case, Morris Jenkins would be smashing everybody because they have 32,000 reviews at 4.9 average. And Horn doesn't even have 3,000, right? So it's not reviews, it's not pictures, It's citations. So what is a citation? A citation is your business's name, address, and phone number on a directory online. A directory example is like Angie or Yelp, Yellow Pages, White Pages. I'm sure you guys have probably got quite a bit already, but Horn has the most. So we've seen from our experience that usually it's the businesses that have between 300 and 400 citations that actually are the ones that dominate this section. So the good news is there's tools out there that will show us what and how many citations each of these businesses have. So we can literally see what Horn has. So say they have 300, you can go down that list and get those same citations for yourself and then add like 50, at least 50, but I'd say 100 more. So that way it's you guys that are dominating this section, right? Now, underneath the map pack is what we call Google's organic search results listing. This number one spot here gets the most clicks on the entire page. Whereas this map pack splits up 45, this position alone will get right around 40% of clicks. So this is where everybody wants to be. So Horn is dominating. They're the authority right now. They've got the number one spot here and they've got the number one spot here. So, but the number one driver here are backlinks. So what are backlinks? It's other relevant websites linking back to your website, and they work like online referrals basically. And the more relevant that site is that links back to you, the better. So for example, let's say you have a local blog page or a popular industry site linking back to you. That's what's actually going to help push you up in Google's rankings. But for example, say since you are an HVAC company, say there's a like Pizza Hut is linking back to you. Even though Pizza Hut is very popular and gets a lot of traffic, it's not going to do you any good because you guys don't sell pizza. It's not Google's not going to rank you um, for a link from a pizza site in the HVAC industry, if that makes sense. So let's go back and revisit this tool that I showed you earlier, and this is the competitor again. And we were looking at their keywords before, but now we can look at their backlinks. So they have this backlink profile here, and they've got currently 3.6 thousand backlinks, which is a whole heck of a lot, right? But it's not necessarily the amount, even though that helps. It's the relevance, right? So let's see what you guys have. You guys have 57, so they have a lot more. But what you can actually do, and backlinks are accumulated over time, but you can fast track it a little bit, but you don't want to fast track it too fast because Google sees that as unnatural and they will flag you. But what you could do is you can click on their backlinks and it'll bring up all their backlinks. So you could go down the list and match them. And what I mean by that is these in the green, these are the websites they're getting their links from. And you could literally go down here, reach out to all these websites and get links for yourself. Now, if you were to match them, and granted, it would take a while because they have 3,567 backlinks. But if you were to do that, because we know that these are the backlinks that are pushing them up. They're what's ranking them. They're getting found for the keywords, but they're getting ranked through the backlinks. If you were to do that over time and accumulate those backlinks, you'd be right in the running for that number one spot. Now, what would put you over the top, and this is a lot, is if you took like the top 3 websites and you did the same exact thing as we just did, as I just showed you for Horn HVAC backlinks. If you were to accumulate all those backlinks over time, you would claim that number one spot. So if you were to get more citations in them and more backlinks, relevant backlinks with the right keywords on your site, you guys would eventually be the authority when it came to HVAC companies in the Charlotte area. I'm sorry. Now, just to recap what we went over today, the first thing is going to be content. So you want at least 1,500 words on your homepage with the right keywords and the right amount of keywords. The second thing is going to be citations. You want to be in at least 300 to 400 directories to really start dominating this map pack here. And lastly is going to be backlinks, meaning you need more relevant websites linking back to your site to show Google that you guys are the authority when it comes to HVAC companies in the Charlotte area. Now, if you were to implement this, granted it would take a while, but you could become number one here and here. You guys could be the authority. Now, like I said at the beginning, you could take this information and implement it yourself, and that's fine with me. Or you could just save yourself some time and book a discovery call with me. Now, again, my name is Steven. I live right here in North Carolina, just outside of Fayetteville. You can just reply back to this message, to this email, or you can give me a call at 910-551-2006. I really hope this video was educational for you and it showed you some practical things you can start doing to start outranking your competition online. But at the very least, I just ask that you give me a little bit of feedback on this video and let me know how I did. Other than that, thank you for your time and have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.